Hey guys, TiarraLashay here and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are enjoying your day, enjoying your summer. I know I haven't seen you guys in months, but yes, I'm coming to you today with first a foundation review. So of course we all know Fenty Beauty has launched a new foundation, and this one is a hydrating foundation. So the foundation is called the Filt'r Hydrating Long Wear Foundation, and here it is. So just looking at the packaging, we can see that it is different than the last foundation. The last foundation, which was the soft matte foundation, mine's a little dusty, but it has the glass bottle. Well, now the hydrating foundation has like a tube-like bottle. So the new foundation does have the same amount of product in it as the other one does. And it does come in 50 shades. 50 shades for everyone, and it's supposed to coincide with the shade that you got in the soft matte. You're supposed to be able to get in this particular hydrating foundation as well. I will say though, look, the girl at Sephora did tell me like the soft matte dries down, and when it dried down, it darkened. This one is not going to dry down, so she did tell me to kind of keep that in consideration when purchasing it. As far as my color that I did get in the foundation, I did get it in 410, which is darker than the shade that I purchased in the soft matte. The soft matte foundation shade that I got was 390. It is summertime. I'm a little bit darker, so I just went on vacation and did some outside work, so I am a little darker than I am, of course, in the winter just because of the season. The price of the foundation is $35. $35 is the price that she sold her soft matte foundation for as well, so it is the same. The claims are it's a hydrating long wear foundation that delivers comfortable wear. It's medium to full coverage and provides a natural skin-like finish. So I will say that I actually am really happy that she came out with this, because for me, the soft matte was very drying, and it just it was lightweight, but it was just not my favorite. You know, it wasn't my favorite foundation. I did not do a review on it on my channel, but just from trying it in my personal time, I was just kind of like, I like it, but I am very excited to try this, because I just feel like I may end up liking this a little bit more than I like that particular soft matte foundation. So we'll see. We will see. So nonetheless, I'm gonna stop running my mouth, and let's go ahead and put this thing on my face. I am going to be applying mine with a brush, because that's just traditionally what I do, because I know brushes just kind of give you more of a fuller coverage, whereas beauty blenders are going to shear out your foundation a little bit more, and that's just not what I'm going for today. So just keep that in mind too if you are wanting to have a particular look with this foundation. You are going to want to use a brush if you are looking for a fuller coverage. That's just my assumption. I could be completely wrong, but it's usually how it works for me. All right, shaking it up here. So the bottle does have that traditional pump still. We did not get away from that. I am going to start with 2 pumps the foundation. And I feel like this is a good match for me. Yeah. So that was 2 pumps. And I got like half of my face, so do it again here. 1, 2. I will say with this going on, it is very lightweight. So looking at this, very hydrating, very glowy. I feel like I am definitely glowing. As far as my personal skin type, I am combination skin, so I am one of those people who are lucky. I can pretty much get away with any type of foundation, just depending on the type of look that I'm going for. But this just kind of gives me that like summer, beachy, glowy, dewy look, which is really nice. I do feel like this match is really good, which makes me wonder what in the world my 390 looks like right now. But like I said, it does dry down, so it gets a little bit darker. Okay, so now that I have the foundation applied and all that jazz, I am going to go ahead and just apply the rest of my face and just kind of see how it wears. I'm going to wear it for a couple of hours and just see how it does for me. I do like the brush application. This is really pretty. Really, really, really pretty. So I know the focus on this is going to be the foundation, so I'm not going to bore you with the rest of my product application. I will come back and we will talk about how I'm feeling about this foundation. Alrighty, see you soon. Alright, so I'm back to give you guys my thoughts on this Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Hydrating Longwear Foundation. So I've had this foundation on for only about 2.5 going on. Actually, I think it's like 3 hours now I've had this foundation on. And I will say that I like it. The only thing that is kind of throwing me off a little bit is it's my head, because usually when I wear hydrating dewy like foundations, I have more of like a natural fresh face, and I have more of a heavy glam on today because I was filming something else. So it's kind of throwing me off a little bit, but the foundation itself is really pretty. I feel like my skin looks very hydrated. It looks very dewy. It has a very natural skin-like finish. It's just very fresh. Now, do I feel like as far as coverage, it's like super duper full coverage? No, and that is simply I did two pumps per side. Was able to complete my whole face with that, as you guys saw earlier, but I have a mole in the middle of my face in my nose area, and I can still see it like clearly. And so that's how I kind of gauge whether or not a foundation is full coverage or not. I would say definitely this is more of a medium coverage foundation, but it is beautiful and it is lightweight and it is very, very comfortable. I have been talking a lot because I've been filming, and typically I set really heavily around my smile lines, but I didn't do that today, and usually when I do foundation reviews I try not to do it too much, just to see how it does with settling into fine lines. And with me smiling and talking and all that jazz, I haven't had any issues. Like, my smile lines are really, really good, and I would have a lot of confidence in that, especially since I didn't set it like I usually do. So yeah, that is a good sign. That is a really good sign. So I would definitely say that this foundation is geared towards people, like it says in the claim, for normal, dry, combination skin. If you have oily skin, I would not suggest you go down this route, just because I feel like you're going to end up being really frustrated. Stick to the soft matte. Soft matte would be definitely more for you, and this is for our combo dry, normal skin type of girls, or just anybody who likes to have more of a dewy like finish. So overall, I would give this a thumbs up, and I would say if you are looking for a hydrating, dewy foundation, that this is a good go-to. All right, well, that is all. Before I head out, make sure I want to let you know and remind you to make sure you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and if you like my videos, of course, go ahead and turn on those post notifications. Alrighty, I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video.